Hello. Right. So I had an X-ray yesterday for my back, and it went all right. I had to wear this disgusting hospital robe.
The wonderful thing was she'd come to the door of the cubicle and she's like, Mum, can you help me? Mum. I'm like, what?
I didn't. I said, "Mum, I need your help."
Yeah. Yeah, well, you did sort of like nag me a bit.
I didn't nag you. I nagged you when you got in there because you went, "We're not going to be fitting here." Yes, we are.
Well, it was a very cramped cubicle.
It was, but I couldn't get the back of it done up.
And I had to do up the back of a hospital gown. And then she's like, my bum's there. I went, put your coat on. It won't cover my bum. Well, wear my coat then.
It was the most uncomfortable thing. I had on like my Vans and my socks and this hospital gown, and I went and had my back done, X-rayed, and yeah, it didn't sound too great what she said. So, I mean, at the moment I've got
Some sweet painkillers.
yeah. Where's the other ones? There they are. I've got these that I don't know what that says. Lansoprazole. Lansoprazole. And naproxen. And that together, they're really good. I mean, the only problem is, this may be a bit too much information, but I don't really care. You get constipation with them. But then again, we cover everything on this channel. You get constipation with them, which isn't great, but
And I've got medication that goes the other way.
Yeah. So at the moment, it's not very comfortable, but they are helping my back. I haven't taken any today because they're quite habit forming.
Yeah, they're very, very addictive, and we don't need any addiction, so she's only taking them up when she really needs them.
Yeah, and because I wasn't up this morning, you've got to take them in the morning. It says, one to be taken each morning whilst taking naproxen. So once I've run out of these, I can no longer take these. And this is the thing that they've done, which is, bear in mind I've got to take one of these a day. I've got like a lot of these. No, there's 7, 14, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 left.
Well,
Right.
they gave you enough for a month. They gave you a month's supply.
And then, yeah, but these you take when you're in pain. So, one to be taken every 6 to 8 hours is required just after food. Do not take with ibuprofen. Take with it after food or a meal. Do you see the problem there? There? So I've got like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I've got 21 of these. I've got 21 of those. But if I'm in pain during the day, I take more of these than them. So that didn't really add up what they gave me. So it wasn't great. But these are the painkillers that
The
I'm
ones they give me add up.
No.
I get 200 Mestilons
Yeah.
to like 8 years.
But I would have thought they would have given me like a month's supply of both. They'd give me a month's supply of one.
They never do.
I've got more of these ones than I have of them. I don't know. It's a bit weird, really. I mean, I'm still going to have some of these left over after I've taken all my naproxen. So, and in 10 days, I'll get my results of my X-ray. We're getting some really dirty looks yesterday at the hospital as well. And I'll let you do the Sayers thing.
Right, I'm going to name and shame this cab company.
She's ranting again.
Right.
You really did name and shame them.
I know, and I'm naming and shaming them again. You may recall, if you watch our channel, that we went to Stansted when we came home from Finland. And we were stuck there for over 16 hours, and I thought we were going to be there a week. Because if people don't watch this channel, basically we flew in to Gatwick, no, Stansted, and we booked the cab beforehand, like we always do.
This wasn't even the one we got stuck in there, was it? Was it when we got stuck in Finland? Wasn't, was it?
No.
No.
And because the flight was slightly delayed, I say slightly, it was about an hour late.
Yeah.
And the taxi driver was trying to ring us when we were on the plane.
Well, you have to have your plane on airplane mode. You can't
Your phone
receive
has to be on
calls.
airplane mode, you can't do anything. And then he contacted Kaylee on WhatsApp
When I
and
had WhatsApp.
started going on about how unprofessional it was. Well, yeah, it was unprofessional, but
If you're on a plane, what am I supposed to do? Because it's like as soon as we landed, I turned my phone from aeroplane mode back to normal, and he said he messaged me on WhatsApp. I don't generally use WhatsApp. I had it because it was what my driving instructor used to get me on. That was the only reason I had it.
and he was
shouting at
yelling.
us.
He was being really abusive. Then he put us onto the office, who were worse. Now, bearing in mind, it was pouring with rain. We were both tired. I hadn't had a pill, and I couldn't see where I was going, so Kaylee had to leave me along. And we've got some moron on the phone screaming and yelling. And he said, he was there, he was at Stansted, and then he drove off and left us.
And they said, because Mum said it's been paid for, and he went, yeah, well, we're taking that. You're not having it back.
And I was like,
And that was like 40 quid.
and that was disgusting. I mean, I named and shamed them before. Well, it turns out the hospital have got a contract with them, and the free phone for the cab is at the hospital. So we've just come out of X-ray now. Everyone knows when you go to hospital, it's usually quite stressful. You come out there, all you want to do is go home.
Yeah, I did have a coffee at the hospital though.
So we've gone to the free phone, pressed it. He went, we haven't got a cab, you're looking at 45 minutes to an hour. I went, well, I'm going to have to take it. Give us your phone number. I went, I don't have a phone number, I'm on the free phone at the hospital, which should come up on the system that it is. And then he put the phone down on me.
So
Sayers like leaving people places. They like leaving you stranded.
I topped up my phone, put a tenner on my phone, and we rang Alphabets. 30 minutes.
Just as well.
It wasn't even 30 minutes though, was it?
It's just as well that both of us had a bit of money in our account and we could actually put some money on your phone.
Well, they said 30 minutes and it wasn't. It was about 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, Alphabets are generally pretty reliable.
No, it wasn't Alphabets, it was Goldline.
Well, Goldline is Alphabets is part Goldline.
Oh, okay.
And they are generally pretty reliable. And the thing I like about them is when we go to the airport,
Yep.
even when we've had problems getting back, like we did before, when we were stuck there.
Alphabet sorted that out for us.
Alphabets,
They're brilliant.
I rang them from Finland and explained the situation, and they were great, and they still worked it out. And that time when we went to Lanzarote, and the day we were due to fly out, Thomas Cook went bust. So there was 3 days. So I mean, our luck. 3 days was spent with her scouring the internet looking for alternative flights.
I scrambled my brain. It
Which
was
she then-
I was on the internet, Mum was on the phone.
Which she then found. And Alphabets, I spoke to them on the morning when Thomas Cook went bust. And I went, I don't want to cancel it.
But can we put it back?
Can I defer it until I get a flight? Because I'd already paid for it. I always do. I always pay for the cabs first. And I said, I don't want to cancel it. I just want to defer it until I can get another flight. And they were fine, weren't they? They were brilliant. And
It's happening again.
Alphabets, I have never, ever, ever had a problem with.
No.
But just if you live in this sort of area, don't go with Sayers because they will leave you stranded. They don't give a monkeys. They are really, really horrible. When I booked the cab, the lady at the office, she was lovely. She was really, really nice. And I thought, oh, we're not going to have a problem. But they like to leave you stuck. And I will name and shame them because I don't think that it's fair, and they rip people off. So
Yeah.
don't ever go. I wouldn't advise anyone to go with Sayers.
Also, can you pass me the metro a second? Oh, it's on the floor. It's down there.
Oh, I can't get it.
Oh,
Man.
right.
I've got cats and everything.
I was looking online for a flight to LA for me and my mum. Well, 2 flights to LA, not just one. It was 2.
Yeah, because if it was just one, she'd leave me with windsets on the plane.
For LA, and I was looking at about £1,000 or like £800 for the flight. Well, we were looking through Metro, and because obviously Mum wants to go to LA as well.
Well, I'm not really well
Hollywood.
travelled. I'm not really well travelled. So.
Hollywood. So we was like, Mum was looking through the paper, and there's this whole page about holidays. So we were looking through it. There is flights in there, like ridiculously cheap, for 500 and something to LA.
I always said to you, look through the Metro.
I mean, you have to ring them, but my mum does.
And
the
there's another magazine that does cheaper holidays and coach excursions, which is called Yours. It's the Granny's.
I do the internet. She does the ringing. So
Yeah, it works out quite well.
yeah, because I don't like talking on the phone.
I don't do the internet. I don't know what I'm doing with the internet. So.
But the thing is that a lot of people won't like the way they do it. You have to ring up. You can't. There's no internet. There's
I
no
prefer
website.
it that way.
Yeah, there's no website, so you can't check it online. But my mum does all the phone. So I do the internet. She does the phone. So this is down to her. Because they've got a brochure, haven't they, which you need to get hold of.
The funny thing is, sometimes I get very annoyed on the phone.
Yeah, but if you're going to be booking a holiday for them, that should be quite
I
nice.
was trying to book a hotel.
Oh, that, yeah. Oh, my God.
This was before we lived in London. And it was called the Formula One Hotel.
Yeah, we were going to Norwich.
No, it wasn't.
I thought it
was
was.
when we went to see...
Huh? Oh.
I'm not going to say their name out too loud because I don't want to promote them. But,
Yeah, but the one when you went, we was thinking of going to Norwich, being a bunch of wallies as well.
yeah, well, that was a completely different time, a completely
Stupid.
different situation. But we lived in Southend. Now, I know Canning Town quite well because it's where
Didn't seem like Canning Town.
I grew up until I was 8.
Did it?
And so I'm familiar with it as was. Not so much now. Rathbone Market's gone. It's not the Canning Town I remember.
I mean, I've never even heard of that place, the Bridge House.
Well, I knew the Iron Bridge Tavern.
The Bridge House.
The Bridge House too.
Never, ever heard of it.
Never heard of it. Didn't know where we were going. So anyway. We said that because we lived in Southend at the time, we'd need to get a hotel room for the night.
You got your skirt on sideways.
Never mind that. So I rang up and I said, I was trying to ask, do I need to make a reservation? Which you do. You do need to make a reservation to book a hotel room.
Generally,
And I said, so how much notice do you need?
you tell us.
It's up to you. I went, how is it up to me? I'm asking you, how much notice?
I think he
it's up
understood
to
what he
you.
meant.
I went, it's not up to me. And the more annoyed I was getting, the posher I was going.
It sounded like the Queen Mother by the end of it.
And I went, the fact of the matter is, I know how hotels work. And I know that if I am
She's never been to a hotel in her life.
And I know that if I want to make a reservation, you need to give me a period of notice so I can. How long do I have to have the reservation in before we can stay? And what is the check-in time? What's your procedure? It's up to you. Right. How is it up to me? And they were so obnoxious. It's up to you. I said, how does that work? Because I can say, right, I'm turning up 12 o'clock tea time. See you there.
Right. Are you done with your rant?
I'll probably think of another end.
Right. I have a question. Right. So we got the laptop, and I've got my Sims installed. I'm not sure how many people want me to do my Pandora Plays channel. So if I can
No,
get
because
some...
we've had no comments again.
If I
You
can...
see, look.
Hang on, Leanne, even if it's just you saying that you want to see some gaming, then...
Look. We love getting comments.
Yes, we do.
Now, a lot of people have been very kind and they've subscribed to us. Please don't stop doing that because we need it. But likes and comments are also important.
Yeah, for the... What's it called?
The algorithm.
The algorithm.
Now, I'm not Nikado Avocado. I am never going to be Nikado Avocado. I'm not going to go around doing mukbanging, screaming and acting like a 2-year-old. We don't do that.
Unless you want us to. No.
She is never going to be that idiot who goes to Walmart and harasses people.
Oh, I hate her.
I can't remember her name, I find.
Neither can I.
She is never going to be that.
No.
This channel is literally just us. We do unboxings.
I can't say it's stay at home because it's not.
No. We do unboxings. We do reviews.
We do holidays.
We do shopping. We do recipes.
Holidays.
We'll do holidays. We'll be doing true crime.
She will. I won't.
We do gaming.
I will.
We
She
do
won't.
makeup tutorials. You name it. If you say it, we generally try to do it. I mean, yeah, we do draw the line, but not usually.
Gremlin. No.
I have never seen, and
Get out of it.
I've never seen any internet channel reviewing tampons
No.
or toothpaste.
Maybe you could put it in.
We
but
did. We have done
Foundation.
We have done
The pink stuff.
yeah,
Zoflora.
and we actually show you how it works and if we think it's worth
I ain't got
having.
my eyelashes on.
And we show you how it works and if we think it's worth having or not.
Mm-hmm.
There are things we've used that are not worth having.
Mm-hmm.
But we usually show you how it works. Like I cleaned up that 2p.
Actually, it's something that I want to get hold of. It's, we use the hair food.
Yeah.
Well, they've got a hair drink. And it makes it soft and shiny. Yeah, it's by Garnier as well.
Yeah, it's pretty thirsty.
This side.
So,
This side's fine.
It's
This side's
nice.
healthy. This side
It's
likes
nice.
me. This side not so much. I mean, you can see the length of my hair now. It's
you look
ridiculous.
yourself coming up here and then you try and show everyone your bum.
That is stupid. That side's not as long. But
Sorry, I'm getting harassed by gremlins.
still ridiculous. My hair's really long now.
Do you want to say hello to the little fishies? Look. It's gremlin.
It's gremlin. Little creepy.
Get your bum out of the way. Nobody wants to
You
see
look
it.
creepy, ain't you?
Yeah,
You stop talking.
Naughty little girl she is, but still.
I've been on a film thing today. I watched Titanic, and I watched Deadpool 1, and I'm watching Deadpool 1. After the video, I'll continue watching Deadpool 2.
She's going for a Titanic phase at the moment.
Yeah.
Which is fine by me because I've always been fascinated by the Titanic. And I love everything about
But at the
Titanic.
moment, I'm watching Deadpool.
I have been reading up on the Titanic since I was 12. It's always been a bit of an obsession with me. Not just because it sunk, but it's the whole mythology around it and the fact that it was the biggest ship. And I don't trust my fingers near you. The fact that it was the biggest ship, biggest luxury liner of its time.
First on the swimming pool.
Yeah, and the Marconi radio system.
Yeah.
So, it's always fascinating me.
But it was also cursed from the beginning.
Well, we think it was cursed from the beginning. It was prophesied so many times
Even that
that
book
the Titanic would sink. Yeah.
got hit
There's
by
a
an
book
iceberg.
called The Sinking of the Titan or something. And a few years before the Titanic was before they'd even finished building it, a ship called the Titan, that was a luxury liner, didn't have enough lifeboats.
Check.
And
Got hit by an iceberg.
got
Check.
hit by an iceberg and sank in the North Atlantic.
Check. And it was built in England. Check.
And it was called the Titan. So that seems like a prophecy, doesn't it?
It's making its maiden voyage from England to New York.
And
Check.
this book can be checked out, so to make sure we're not telling porcupines, just to make it sound more interesting.
No, it was actually quite funny the other day because I was in my bedroom and this film came on. Saving the Titanic, I thought it was something it was called. And it was about the engineers and that. So I was like fell asleep when I was watching it. And then I woke up and it was on again. I was like, okay. And then I went back to sleep again. And then I woke up and it was on again. And I was like, what? And then I was watching something else and it was like, straight after I'd finished watching what it was I was watching, it came on again. I was like, huh? They really want me to watch that film.
But we are fascinated with the Titanic.
I would just like to remember.
And Kelly was told that she was on it in a previous life and she went down with it.
Yeah, so I'm trying to find out who died.
And strangely, when I was bringing her home for the first time, we were due to sail out on the Herald of Free Enterprise, which turned on its side and sort of slunk.
Yeah, so I could have been. It could have happened to me twice.
A sliding doors moment, we were 24 hours.
But then again, there is this thing, right? So they say that if you have a past life, you always take something with you to your next life. I am absolutely petrified of darkness and water. Not separate. I'm not scared of water. I'm scared of the dark, but I'm not scared of water. But it's when you're in water in the dark. I am petrified. I freak.
And by all accounts, it was a new moon the night the Titanic sunk.
And
so there
water.
was no light.
And it was in water. So
Well, freezing cold water as well.
Just any water in general. I just don't like it.
But
and it freaks me out and I'm petrified of that.
But we very nearly... We actually had the tickets for the Herald of Free Enterprise in my hand. And we were going to go home.
But, get this, right? I was told that when I died on the Titanic, I was in first class. Where did the money go?
Thing was, I just had this one here, and we were taking the baby home to the UK for the first time. No one had seen it yet. Well, none of the relatives had seen it yet. So, we were going on leave, and we wanted to get going as soon as possible. And they gave my husband the tickets for the Herald 3 Enterprise, which was sailing out not the next day, but the day after that. So I was like, I really want to get going as soon as possible. And the next door neighbour said, it's all right, you can swap tickets with me. I've got a sailing tomorrow. So we were like, okay. So we swapped tickets and he was involved in the Herald Free Enterprise sinking, and we avoided it because we were on the Spirit Free Enterprise, which sailed out the day before. And
Because someone left the doors open.
the bow doors were left open.
A mistake, a silly mistake. But then again, me and Mum was sitting there analysing everything that was wrong with the Titanic. So the first thing was, it was late being built. 16 people, is it 16 people that died? While they
I
were...
think it was 17 people that died.
17 people died when they were building it, right? Well, that happens because it was all built by hand. But it was due to go out before and it didn't.
The construction was a lot more risky.
When launching the boat, it didn't move. That was no problem. It didn't actually have a test run, but the lifeboats did. And there was 70 men.
She did have a test run. She had
Not a very
she
big
had
one.
her ocean test.
And then she nearly crashed into the New York. That's another thing. Everything she did, she nearly crashed into the New York boat. The New York.
The California.
No, the New York.
I don't know about the New York.
Yeah, right. There was 2 boats tied together. It was the New York and something else. and the Titanic came out, and because she was so powerful, because she's the biggest boat of her time, and she was really powerful, that where she was moving,
She was displacing the water.
and it was coming closer to her. So she was going do 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 do, and the other one's going do 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 do, and they nearly crashed into each
drawn
other.
into the wake.
Yeah, so that happened. Then on the that was when she was actually travelling from Belfast to Southampton, was it?
Yeah,
Yeah. That's when she was travelling from there to there. So she nearly crashed. Then they actually put 70 men, it was, in the lifeboats.
To test them. To make sure they weren't going to buckle and to make sure that they could actually hold the weight.
Yeah. Plus they did have a little bit in there where they could have put lifeboats inside the other lifeboats. But they decided that they didn't want to do that. Not because it wouldn't have made the deck look cluttered, any more cluttered, because they'd be inside the boat. But they decided they didn't want to do that. And they didn't want to put any more lifeboats because it would have made the deck look cluttered, according to them. Right.
And also they said that people might get frightened because why would they have lifeboats on a unsinkable ship?
No ship is unsinkable.
No ship is unsinkable, and I'm sorry, but I'll be reassured.
Mr. Andrews said...
The more lifeboats there are, the more reassured I feel.
Someone said to him, I think it was Rose, said, isn't your boat unsinkable? And he went, she's made of steel, no boat's unsinkable. Or it was Mr... What's his name? The chicken.
It wasn't Mr. Ismay, it was Mr. Andrews.
Hated
But
Mr.
we
No,
know,
I don't know whether it was Mr. Esmat that said it to him.
No. We know that Rose was a fictional character in Titanic.
So was Jack. But there was actually a Jay Dawson, but his name was, I can't remember if it was Justin or Joseph.
Probably Joseph. But there was, in the film, Rose goes up to Mr. Andrews and she said, but you said this ship was unsinkable. And he went, I should have built you a stronger ship. She will flounder. She's weighed out of 25 tons of steel. She will flounder. Now, I know that no ship is unsinkable.
Hang on, I haven't finished with the faults yet.
Hang on. I know that no ship is unsinkable. And there are lots of things that can go wrong. But she was cursed.
Not just that, right. So they said there was a fire. There was a marking on the boat. Possibly was a fire. Then you had the fact that when the iceberg punched a hole into her side, it filled up 5 compartments, not 4. That was another issue. There were so many things with that ship. She was cursed from the beginning.
I mean, I don't like to say that anything's cursed, but that was prophesied so much.
Yeah.
You know, there are some things that are prophesied.
And then the fact that when they were actually doing the
Donald Trump.
like the thing, right? So that when they're actually like setting off the lifeboats, one of them crashed and everyone was jumping on top of it when it was in the water, and so you wasn't getting enough people in it because they were on top of it. And then they weren't filling the lifeboats to the capacity that they were supposed to be built. Now, it was women and children. 70 men were in them to test it. You could have probably got 100 women in that boat. It would have been squashed, really squished together like sardines, but you could have got about 100 women in them boats.
And also, technically, there were almost enough boats for everyone.
If they'd have filled them properly.
To capacity.
Because a man is not going to be like the size of a man.
The men that tested it, they were shipbuilders. They were big.
That's what I'm saying. A normal man, a first-class man, just say, or even a third-class man, are not going to be built like the engineers and that. And there probably would have been a boat left over for the engineers and that.
You're looking at a man between 14 and 15 stone.
Yeah.
70 of those.
In one boat.
Now, okay, it would be very, very cramped.
It would be.
They'd probably be sitting on each other's laps.
But they'd be alive.
And also, I know that the water was sub-zero. It was absolutely freezing. But there have been cases of lifeboats where the lifeboat's gone along and it's had people hanging over the side, and they change occasionally, they rotate so.
And also, there was dogs on that boat. Now, there was 12 dogs. 3 dogs managed to make it out of the boat.
Yeah, little pugs
But
and Pomeranians.
had they have actually used their brain, 2 people could have put a dog on their lap. That would have saved the big dogs. Because they weren't massive dogs. They weren't like Great Danes or anything like that.
I think one was an Irish Wolfhound, I think.
Well, that's like
But
3 people.
the little lap dogs, like the Pomeranians and the pugs, people were sticking under their coats and smuggling on.
Yeah.
But the rule was women and children first. Now, we know we consider the cats our children.
That would have been my argument, though.
I don't think that they considered the animals as
There
children.
was this
so-
woman who wouldn't leave her dog, and because she wouldn't leave her dog, she drowned on the boat. Because she wouldn't. That wasn't the one that I was.
We don't know who she was. We just know, we would just have the knowledge that she was on it in first class. We don't know who she was, and we don't know.
And
the ins
I
and outs
died
of it.
young.
Yeah, we don't know the ins and outs of it.
But
We
the woman
know-
who wouldn't leave her dog, she wasn't young. I was told that I was young, and I was newly married, and I was going to America to settle down there, and I died. So I didn't get to America.
They've arrived so far, so let's hope it works like this.
Oh,
time.
Jesus Christ! I'm going to LA, not you, New York. It's fine.
But yeah, it's just that she went down with the Titanic. And people say, am I not worried about travelling? Well, no, because I'm with her.
I don't know how I'm safe either.
And she's my everything. So, if she goes, I'll go with her.
But, yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, my mum said this thing as well. When it's your time, it's your time.
I believe that everybody...
Well, there was that little boy, weren't there? So he was on the Titanic and he survived. And was it 3 weeks later he got hit by a car?
Something like that, yeah, 3 months. Or
Yeah.
something. But the thing is, I believe that when it's your time, it's your time. And no matter what, you may dodge it now and again, but if it's your time, if your time's up...
Just watch Final
your time's up.
Destination.
It's not even like that. There was a guy that we didn't know him personally, but we heard of him. And he'd done a tour in Ireland.
Who?
One of the army guys.
Oh.
Done a tour in Ireland, being shot at.
I am, yeah.
They tried to blow him up. No. He comes home, first day of his leave, gets hit by a car. Gone. And the thing is, I believe that if your time is up, your time is up. You don't have to help it along. I'm not saying like...
The video for Warning by Green Day. Don't do that.
Yeah, you don't have to help it along. But if it's your time, it's your time. And that's it, because...
Me referring to music videos because that's how my life is more by music.
I remember once I was on a train and I was a bit drunk.
Oh yeah, you stuck your head out the window, didn't you?
Yeah, I used to be a bit drunk a lot back in those days. And I had the window down in the door, because the window come right the way down back then.
I know.
It was those suicide doors that you could open when you was going and everything else. Yeah, really safe they were.
Mm.
And I was a little bit drunk and I started feeling a bit stuffy, so I stuck my head out of the window. Now, this wasn't just me looking out of the window, I had my head out of the window.
You could have lost your head.
And I pulled my head in, and just as I pulled my head in, there was like a big gantry that would have killed me.
It wasn't your time.
It would have taken my head off. And I literally missed it by a millisecond. It obviously wasn't my time. And if it was my time, I would have still been hanging out the window and it would have taken my head off. But I believe that when it's your time, it's your time.
This conversation's taking a very depressing turn.
It's not a depressing turn. I mean, It's just that I believe that you have got an allocated time on this earth, and when it is your time to go, it is your time to go. You don't have to help it. Don't help it, don't say, oh, it's my time now, go and jump off a building. No, but I'm just saying, we have an allocated time.
I don't know, if you go to Finland, you got to watch out for them trams. You don't.
Twice.
You don't watch out for the trams.
Twice I've nearly been hit by a tram in Finland, yes.
Yeah, so...
Not like Lazarus Man, though.
Oh, God, no, we told you about him. Crazy man.
Just for people, if they haven't watched this particular video, there's a very drunk man in Finland.
It was when he bounced off the doors.
He was incredibly drunk, and he tried to get in the metro.
Hang on, right, so it was below freezing, right? There was snow on the ground. There was ice in the air. You could feel it in your lungs, trust me. And it was so cold. He was wearing a shirt. He was bald. He had no hair. He didn't have a hat on. He didn't have a coat on. He was wearing a shirt and a pair of jeans. And that was it. On shoes, obviously.
Bearing in mind, it was so cold that I put my jumper up over my nose.
No, it wasn't that day.
No, but I'm just saying, this was how cold it was.
Yeah.
I put my jumper up over my nose, and I had icicles where my breath was going.
This was February in Finland. That is cold. And he was standing there and he just had a shirt up. And I was like, how?
Between 10 and 15 below.
It was like, and then I looked at his hands and he was sort of shaking, like shivering. But I don't know whether that was because he had the shakes from the drink or if he had the shakes because it was cold.
It must have been because it was cold, although there was that guy on the Titanic, the baker.
He was a legend.
He drunk a lot, and it kind of worked as some kind of weird antifreeze.
And because he was like drunk, he was so calm that he lived.
Yeah,
he was in the water and they gone and got him.
He was calm, so he wasn't splishy splashing around. And
he just probably floating like...
And the alcohol in his system worked like antifreeze, so he was okay. But yeah, this bloke, he must have had enough antifreeze in his system. But it was quite amusing. But I honestly thought that he was going to get run over by that tram.
It was on the... Yeah, but the thing is, he was trying to get on the tram, and he was on the wrong side. He was like... So the tram is here, and you've got, like, the bit where you get on the tram here, so, like, the tram station. He was on that side of the tram, banging on the window of the driver.
Yeah.
And he fell over.
Of course, those drivers are like... They don't speak.
He sort of slid down the tram, but he was, like, away enough when it took off that he didn't get hit by it.
Yeah, I honestly thought he was going to get run over.
It was about that much space from between him and the tram.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot.
No, but the tram could have got past safely without hitting him.
It was quite scary because I honestly thought he was going to get hit by this tram. Because the trams do not stop.
No, but he was far enough away.
Yeah.
And then anyway, so he tried to go in the metro station, which is like your underground subway. If you're in America, the metro is the subway. If you're in England, it's the underground. If you're in France, it's the metro. I'm going through all the countries now. It's the underground train.
If you're in Scotland, it's a Clockwork Orange.
It's the train that goes underground, okay? Right, so there's these sliding doors in Finland, and you go down an escalator. I think it's an escalator everywhere. It's moving stairs. And they shut them at about 12 o'clock, midnight. This is about 4 o'clock in the morning, and they don't open them again until 6. 5, 6, depends what day it is. But anyway, so they were closed like that. He went over to... No, they locked them, like, they were literally quite close to opening them again. This wasn't 4 o'clock, it was about 5, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I think I got open at 5:30, 6 o'clock, so... But it depends what day it is anyway. And he sort of went into the doors and bounced off them and went into the doors and bounced off them. He done about 5 times. Then he fell off the curb. Which is so funny. He's still on the other side of the road at this time. And he came back over to the side that we were on. And he's walking down. He fell off the curb again.
He walked into the bus stop.
That was before. But anyway, so he got onto the curb, but I don't even remember him doing that. And he fell off the curb again. So I was like, okay, this was when he was on our side of the road. And then he's like wandered off in the middle of the road because the tram stations are like in the middle of the road. And you got one on that side and one on that side. He walked off in the middle of the road. Luckily, it was like there was an island in the middle of the road. And he just wandered off and he kept falling over. And I was just like, okay. It was insane.
It was snowy and icy.
Funny.
I mean, how I did not fall over, I did not fall over once. I skidded a few times, didn't fall over once, nor did you.
No, but I tell you what I did like. When we was that trek we took, like, by the library. When we was going back to our apartment.
When I nearly sunk.
Yeah, but seeing them, there was wild hares out in the snow.
Helsinki is famous for wild hares.
And not only that, it was just like there was fresh blanket snow, and it was just like
It was nice. It was nice. I will.
it looked
say
like
that.
it looked like a Christmas card.
But there was this pathway that Kaylee was walking on, and Kaylee is faster than me. So I thought I'll come off the path and I'll cut across.
Didn't go to plan, did it? She had snow in her boots.
I took one step off the path. Now I've got slouch boots that come to just below my knee. And they came up over my boot. I had snow in my boot. The snow, I don't know how deep it was because as soon as I took that one almost step.
Do you know what? I don't know how that happened because when she went on the snow, I found out that there was virgin snow and I jumped on it wearing my boots and it didn't come up anywhere near my boot. And I was on the same bit of snow that you was.
Well, I don't know how.
I don't know how. Because you saw me on it. What you did? I went, virgin snow.
Yeah, but you saw that great big hole where I put my foot.
There was a hole. That's probably why.
My foot
But-
went in and I went in. I mean, I let it get to my knee and it would have gone much further. I don't know how much further, so...
Right, so you get snow in England and you get a few sprinkles on the ground. I think the most you get is that. Right? No, you get... It.
If we got that kind of snow
That was
over
just
here,
down the pathway that we were walking down when we was going back to the
If we
apartment.
got that kind of snow over here, they'd be declaring a national emergency.
Yeah, because it's thick.
It
and
freezes the ocean.
It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop coming down. Like, I was there from the 30th of January till March. The 14th of March. As we got stuck up there. And all through like the end of January, my birthday, it was snowing. It had been snowing all through January because I've got friends in Finland. They said it had been snowing since like December.
Valentine's Day it was snowing.
So yeah, it stopped snowing on Valentine's Day.
Did it?
Yeah, so on my birthday it was snowing. All through February it was snowing, apart from Valentine's Day when it wasn't snowing, and it wasn't snowing when I got my tattoo done either. So the 13th and 14th were dry days. Then on the 15th it started again, all the way through to when we came home.
The thing is,
But it wasn't melting, it was just there.
What gets me is in most countries, Valentine's Day, it's for people, couples. It's
Not in Finland, it's for friends.
In Finland, it's Friendship Day, and
Is he okay?
serious,
Yeah, he's alright.
and
He's like, you woke me up!
a certain person gave Kaylee a Valentine's Day gift.
Yeah, I got a very funky hymn bag. Well, not him, it was his Vidi Velo bag.
Serious.
So, yeah, it was cool. And that was really nice of him. His name was Christian, and he's really sweet. And he got this drink in Prague, and I don't know what it is because I asked David, he doesn't know what it's called. And it's like banana, and it was really, really nice. You had some, didn't you?
Yeah.
It was really nice, wasn't it? I don't know what it's called. And he went, oh, it's on the cheapest drinks in it. And I asked David, and David went, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
He's very old and he goes into such deep sleep, he worries me.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say?
I'm just trying to sort out. Serious.
The old man.
Yeah, come on there, baby. That's a good boy. Yeah, go on there with the old girl. Right, well,
It's like you woke me up, moved me, and now you put me back.
please, 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 subscribe at least.
If you come across this video,
Like and subscribe,
please.
please.
If you're already subscribed, hit the
If
like
you're
button
already subscribed, just send us a like,
and send us a comment.
This will cost you
Even if the
nothing.
comment says hi.
This will cost you nothing. It's just so as we can get that algorithm going, so as more people can see us and we can get out to more people. We know that we've got out as far as Indonesia, which is
And the
amazing.
US.
I never realised that we were even going to get out of England, to be honest.
The US.
So, the US. And thank you to everyone who has subscribed. Well, by the way, could you please check and make sure you are still subscribed, because YouTube's been unsubscribing people.
Yeah.
So it's best if you're going to go on YouTube at all and you are subscribed to any channels, not just us. Just check and make sure that you are still subscribed.
Yeah, because
And if
YouTube
it's
likes doing that.
If it's unsubscribed, you just edit it again.
Yeah, because it's free. I mean, we're not asking you to pay for anything.
And I'm actually looking out for other YouTubers out there, because they are unsubscribing
Yeah, because,
people.
like, okay, this is going to... Everyone's going, oh, right. I am subscribed to Johnny Gilbert's live channel. And how many times have I been unsubscribed from that? Like 3?
Yeah.
So, yeah, just make sure that you are still subscribed to us, because we love you.
And I'm subscribed to Finders Beepers, and it's unsubscribed me a couple of times.
We love you.
We love you, little fishes, and we love talking to you. And it makes us feel like our madness is justified. Because, yes, we are sitting here talking to ourselves, but we're not, because you're there.
Well, we're not. We're talking to the phone.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
We're talking to our own, like,
I mean,
selves.
if I sit
our
here
own
and talk to the
reflection.
fan, I go, hi, fan. You know, it's not
No, I
going
said
to
we're
talk.
talking to the phone, not the fan.
It's
the
not
fan.
going to answer me back. And we do feel a bit nuts because we don't get comments answering us
Well, we're
back.
talking to our
And
own reflection.
And it will be nice if you just remind us that you're there. Because
I've got pins and needles in my toes.
please remind us that you're there.
Look away.
Because, I mean, we both know we are very, very mad, but we don't need that kind of madness.
I've got pins and needles in my toe. Oh my god, it's tickly though. It's tickly. I got tickly feet and pins and needles make me laugh.
I don't know if anyone else has this reaction to pins and needles, but
Come here, foot.
wiggle your toes.
I am. It's still there. It won't go away.
But, you know,
You must have a foot
I
massage.
told you we talk about anything on this channel.
Yeah, like my pins and needles. You don't want to see my feet though. My feet are horrible. They look awful.
But, you know, leave us a like and please subscribe. Because we know that there is a large portion of people that watch the videos that are not subscribed. Please subscribe.
Yeah, I can't check the algorithm out though because I don't know how to do it. If anyone knows how to do it, let me know. So I'm trying to work out how to do things on YouTube.
We're watching YouTube tutorials on YouTube.
Yeah. So if anyone knows how to do it, if I have any YouTubers on my YouTube channel, that sounds really weird. Let me know how you do it because I have no idea, please. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, because we are stumbling, we are groping around in the dark. And unfortunately, Alexi, it would have helped us out, doesn't do his channel anymore.
No.
He became a dad and he's sort of shut his channel down, which has upset me, but...
We wanted to get a job, didn't he? Proper job.
Well, he had a proper job and then he gave it up to do YouTube, and then discovered he was going to be a father, so he had to take it up again.
Yeah.
So,
Silly sod.
if you like the independence of not having a job, don't have a family.
No. I don't have a family. I've got Andy Boy.
Well, my chopped liver.
Well, but you do YouTube with me. Andy Boy doesn't do YouTube, does he?
Yeah, occasionally.
I think he's on my bed again. He's doing that clingy thing again.
Look, all the cats have had their turn in front of the camera. They all do it.
I actually done a video and I watched it the other day. Yes, I watch my own videos. But basically, I was saying about Andy being really clingy, and he's doing it again. He will sleep. He keeps sleeping on my bed. He will stay on my bed all day, and he'll come down for food. But he's not leaving me again. He's being a little shadow, isn't he? And if he's not with me, he's on my bed again. He'll go through phases like this every year, and it will last for about 2 weeks to a month, and then he'll be back to normal. But he still loves his mum, and it's just really weird because he's being so clingy at the moment. Again, I think I know why.
You've been talking about going away.
Yeah,
And he understands more than you think he does.
I know. And also, it was this time last year when we got stuck in Finland.
Yes.
So he's probably like, oh. And also, Squidgy died when we were there as well. So
And
a lot's
is-
gone on in this past year.
And there is a lot of flight delays and that at the moment. So
Yeah. But 2 weeks away, and then another 2 weeks away, like later on in the year. So, well, I mean, we should be. We'll probably be going to Finland in about June-ish because, for one, that's the start of the summer. No kids are on holiday then. And you want to go to Linnanmäki instead of
I
away again.
hate the summer.
I am not going on Tiger again.
I dread the summer.
Hopefully I'll get splishy splashed with that thing this time.
I dread the summer. I really, really dread the summer. I hate it.
Same.
I cannot stand the intense heat.
No, what annoys me is you've got these guys going around with their shirts all like, "Ugh." I can't do that.
No.
You know, there's only like, this is what I like about winter. You can put as much on.
And
But in the summer, you can't take much off.
we were outside our own front door on our doorstep. We'd gone out to have a cigarette because I've told you a million times about this house with the cladding and it gets unbearably
It's
hot.
freezing here at the moment, though.
Yeah. So we went outside to
I'm
have a
shivering.
cigarette.
It's freezing.
And we took our tops off because it was boiling hot. Now, bear in mind we were wearing bras. We were covered. Didn't have it all hanging out. And we were out there having a cigarette with our tops off. And this car went past, got about 5 feet down the road, and then reversed back to
It
come and look
wasn't
again.
5 feet. It was about 2 feet because 5 feet they would have been right down there, and they wasn't because you have to go around the mini roundabout and that. So it's about 2 feet.
It wasn't as far as a roundabout.
It was about 2 feet.
And it reversed back.
And stopped.
So, of course, I was very nice about it.
What is that? What's your problem?
I was very nice about it, and I sort of told him to go away.
In a stronger sense.
And said, take a picture, it lasts longer.
In a stronger sense.
Yeah. But he was really, that really annoyed me.
Oh, do you like my new earring?
Because if you can't go out on your own doorstep
And then ones.
wearing more than they wear on the beach.
These ones. Spiders, and then I got like little swordy, daggery thing. Yeah, carry on.
You didn't even notice I had my skeletons in yesterday.
I did. I just didn't say anything.
I had my little skeletons in yesterday.
No, and I got my little, no, yes, I've got the other side. Hang on. My little moon that I got off of Shane.
Shin. Let's put it this way, Shin, if you see us wearing jewellery, you can more or less guarantee that it's come from Shin or Timu.
This came from Timu as well, and it's actually really, really long. I'm going to put it like, well, okay, so,
Also, we've had job lots of eBay as well, haven't we?
yeah, I like skinny jeans. I wouldn't say I like baggy jeans, I don't really like baggy jeans, but I like sort of, I wear skinny jeans. And if you hang one of these on your belt loop, that's what I do. It looks really cool. So I used to do it with a bandana, but they're too short. This scarf is really long, like doubles over. It's great. And that's what I've got it for.
None of our jewellery is actually real. It's all costume jewellery
I
For
have
me-
got some real jewellery.
Yeah, but how often do you wear that?
Never.
The thing is, if we're wearing jewellery, it's usually from Shein, Temu, or eBay.
Old engagement rings and such. That's why. That makes it sound like I've been engaged like a million times. I haven't.
We don't have
I have two.
real precious metals or anything.
Oh, my wedding ring that never happened. Yeah, that's upstairs too.
That's tungsten.
I know, but it's still like...
Well, it's not a precious metal, it's tungsten.
Yeah, but it still looks good and it's not going to make your finger go green.
But,
And
yeah,
this is my newest ring, Stat. That's like really blurry in it. It's a heart.
but we would
You can't
like,
see it though.
we do like subscriptions, we do like comments, and we do like likes.
We do.
So please just interact with us.
Anyway, yeah, so we're going to have to end this video here because this has gone on for nearly an hour. Doesn't feel like it though, does it? We've actually had some stuff to fill it up,
It's
so...
nice chatting to you guys, and
I just bit myself.
it's nice chatting to you guys, and we do miss you.
Yeah.
I hope you miss us.
But we actually found some content for you to fill up this hour. So it doesn't feel like we've been going on for an hour, but we have.
And can we have a little bit of encouragement, because we've been going through a terrible time just recently, depression-wise. And what I'm trying to get it so is we have to go out at least once a day, just take a walk out at least once a day. Even if it's only like a 10-minute walk around the block or something, just so as we get out.
We did that in COVID. I haven't seen my horsey for a while, actually.
So please, can you just give us a bit of encouragement? Because we are trying to make our way out of a situation where we're depressed.
It's not going to happen.
That's being defeatist.
I am defeatist.
Some of our little fishes do actually care about us, you know. So, please, a little bit of encouragement would be great. We do discuss mental health on this channel, because we both have mental health issues. And at the moment, we are trying to dig our way out of a big slump and depression. So please, if you can just send us a message saying, get up and get out or whatever.
You can do it.
Just a little bit of encouragement for us, because we can't carry on like this.
And I know that, Michelle was probably thinking to herself, when are they do another toilet bowl? Well, here it is. But we did do one not long ago.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, we do...
No new trousers.
We do try to keep consistent with the toilet bowl, but the thing is, this is where I wanted a bit of help from you guys. Most content creators release their new content on a Sunday and a Tuesday or a Wednesday. What day would you like us to
And
release
also, would you like
content?
us to do another live on a day when people are actually available? Tell me when you are available so we can do another live, because we like doing lives. We like talking to you, like interacting with you. Although we only had Leanne.
We've done a live when there's been nobody on and we were just ourselves.
Leanne and Hope were the ones that we had.
So please, 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 interact. This is your channel.
And there was that other guy as well, but I don't know his name.
I can't remember his name.
But
Sorry, but I can't remember your name. I think it was Ahmed. But please, 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 interact with us. This is your channel as much as it's ours.
Is it?
No, I can't speak. If you want us to discuss a subject, tell us. And we will then look into it and find out as much as we can about it and try and discuss that. So please, let us know what you're into. Because, it's getting to the stage where I'm just going to pick up a book and read it, because, there's not always a lot of content there. But we're going to try and make more content. Like I said, we've got to go out at least once a day. even if it's just around the block. So, just give us a bit of encouragement and cheer us up a bit, so as we will do it.
And if you want, well, even if you don't want, I don't really care. There is a horsey who lives down that way. And if we go out for a walk, I'll do a video of the horsey with
There's
my
more
friend.
than one. There's usually about 2 or 3 there.
Yeah, they're my
but
friends.
the thing is, they're not always there.
No, but if they are there, I'll take a video of them.
I mean, I don't know whether he's a trader or
I know.
what he is, but...
I'll just take some carrots for them as well. Horses love carrots.
Yeah, well, luckily we've got a recreation ground literally down the road. And even if we're just walking around there, it's getting us out.
But, yeah, take some carrots and feed the horses some carrots.
If the horse is there.
Yeah. We're still going to have to take them, even if they're not there, but, you know. We'll take the carrots out. If they're not there, they're not there. If they are, well,
For
great.
a walk.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so that's what's going on with us. What's going on with you?
Yeah.
Let us know, we're interested.
And I'll let you know the results of my
It's-
x-ray.
Could be mistaken for nosiness.
When it comes back, I'll let you know the results. If you want to know the results, you have to let me know. If you want to know what the results of my back is.
If you're interested.
Yeah. If you're not, I won't.
So please interact with us, fishes, because we know you're out there.
Yeah, we do. 'Cause
We have, I mean, thanks to Bob and the gentleman who messaged us from Indonesia,
And Kitty. Kitty's from
and Kitty, and anyone else who's from far
Not
away.
England.
But thank you for sticking with us, anyone who's in the UK.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. But, we're up to 63 subscribers. That's the first time I said that. I was watching a video and it was like, we're wanting to get up to 10 subscribers.
No, it's 20. It
20.
was 20.
25, 30, 63. Can we get up to 100?
Can we?
That's a bit of a push, isn't it?
Think elephants.
Yes, can we get up to 100? Because that would make my day.
I mean, when you think that someone like Ricardo Avocado, whose content is rubbish. has
You
got
probably offended
thousands-
people now.
I'm sorry, but it is. I mean, seeing a grown man thrashing around like a 2-year-old and throwing temper tantrums doesn't appeal. Some people that might
But-
appeal to. But
We need to end this. It's up to an hour and 2 minutes.
Okay.
But can we get up to 100 subscribers? Can you tell everybody to subscribe, even if they don't like us? Just get them to subscribe anyway. We have a rate of content. We'll be doing more cooking. She'll be doing crime. I'll be doing gaming. So just come on. We need subscribers.
and
And just make sure you are subscribed.
one person has suggested a crime for me to cover.
Hurry up, Mum.
What would you like to hear? We want to know.
But let us know what content ideas you've got. Let me know when you want me to do a live so that you're here for it. Let me know. Let me know about what you think about Pandora Plays, and just comment. Like, comment, subscribe. See if you can get anyone else to subscribe to us. It would be appreciated. And just try it. Let's try it all together. All of us. Let's try and get our numbers up to 100. Let's work together with this. All right?
But until next time, be kind and use the right. We'll see you next time on Tales from the Toilet Bowl.
Bye.
Bye.